The starting defense for the North Reading Hornets. Number 1, a senior linebacker, Michael Cresta. Number 6, a senior defensive back, Blake Tamlin Hayden. Number 22, a senior, a linebacker, Ryan Sanborn. Number 23, a sophomore defensive back, David Smith. Number 25, a freshman defensive back, Matthew McCarthy. Number 33, a sophomore defensive back, Nicholas Kopolis. Number 53, a junior defensive lineman, Austin Bradley. Number 55, a senior linebacker, Shane Rousseau. Number 56, a senior defensive lineman, Ryan Bosher. Number 12, a sophomore defensive lineman, Nicholas O'Connell. And number 73, a junior defensive lineman, Michael Farrelly. And the starting offensive lineup for your Triton Vikings. Number 1, a junior wide receiver, Justin Cashman. Number 5, a senior running back, Justin Splain. Number 8, a senior wide receiver, Nicholas DeRocher. Number 12, a senior quarterback, Bradley Whitman. Number 17, a junior wide receiver, James Wood. Number 42, a senior tight end, Mark Boyle. Number 50, a junior lineman, Ellsworth Rogers. Number 53, a junior offensive lineman, Max Madden. Number 54, a senior offensive lineman, Pat Moran. Number 59, a senior lineman, Daniel Cuddy. And number 77, a junior lineman, James Ford.
Oh, you did?
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats while we honor our flag with the playing of the national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another night here in Byfield, Massachusetts at Triton Regional High School for another Cal Northeast Conference football game. This one between the Hornets of North Reading and your Triton Vikings. Triton coming into the game with a record of 3-2 after that tough loss last week against Newburyport. Captains are out right now. Triton captains Justin Payne, Pat Warren, and 12 is Brad Whitman. for North Reading. Can't see the captains, but I believe the number 1, Michael Cresta, number 33, Chucky McCarthy Jr., Chucky McCarthy Sr., I know him well, and 56, Ryan Boucher, Nicholas O'Connell, number 62, and Michael Farrelly, number 73. Another great night here for football in Byfield. Let's see if the Vikes can bounce back from last week's difficult loss. North Reading has won the toss but has decided to defer to the second half, so it looks like the Vikes will get the ball here to start the game. And they will. So the captains will shake hands and will come out fighting. Let's see what we can do tonight. Be interesting to see. North Reading is a predominantly running team, has passed the ball very little this year. Works out of a modified single wing offense with 1 wing, 2 running backs, and then a fullback that lines up behind one of the tackles or between the guard tackle gap. They don't have a traditional quarterback either under center or in the shotgun. So the receiving team will be out for Triton. Triton dressed in their home blues with their blue pants on. North Reading will be in white with gold helmets, and will have pink socks to honor National Breast Cancer Month, which October is. Deep for Triton looks like it's going to be number 8, Nick DeRocher, and number 32, Luke Boyle. And kicking off, North Reading will be number 32. That's Angelo DeSanto. North Reading has a long tradition of good kickers. Lining up center field, 5 men to each side. And we're about to start this game. No clock right now. They're having trouble putting the clock together, so we'll just have to go as we can. And here we go, kickoff. Decent kick, drives DeRocher back to about the 5. He comes up middle field and is met by a horde of North Reading tacklers at about the 20-yard line. Be about a 16-yard return. North Reading will be on offense under the direction of Brad Whitman. For Triton, left tackle is going to be number 50, Ellsworth Rogers. Number 77, Jimmy Ford, is the left guard. The center, number 53, that is Max. First play being run here. Coach Pat Sheehan calls an audible at the line. In pistol, quick pass outside to number 10, Jack Germanar. Germanar is going to pick up about 10 on the play, or 9. Brought down by, it's like number 60. I'm sorry, number 56. That is Ryan Boucher, the captain. Number 1, Ryan Cresta. Or Michael Cresta, the captain. Again, Amesbury comes out, this time with the tight end left. Mark Boyle, the tight end. Slot right with number 1, Justin Cashman. Number 8, Nick DeRocher. James Wood lines up, split left. It's going to be Cashman in motion. Inside zone to Justin Splain. He picks up enough, probably be close to the first down. Maybe a yard short.
Tackled by Ryan Sanborn. It's a gain of 4 and good for Triton. First down.
Triton calling plays at the line. This time they're spread. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. We'll see if they're going to be in spread formation or pistol. Justin Splain behind the quarterback puts Triton in the pistol. North Reading look like they're running a 3-4 defense. Hard to tell. Deep pass goes out, a little too deep on 1st and 10 for Nick DeRocher. That will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Vikes.
2nd down and 10 from the 32-yard line.
Continuing with the starting lineup. Center's number 53, that's Max Madden. The right guard is going to be Pat Moran, the captain. And at right tackle, number 59, that's Dan Cuddy. 2nd and 10. North Reading adjusting. Inside zone again. Brad Whitman breaks free. He's free 40 down to the 30. Looks like he's going to go all the way, showing great speed. Again, another great fake on the inside zone by Brad Whitman. And Triton takes an early 6-0 lead. Just a tremendous play, the inside zone where they're reading one of the defensive ends. Reading that right defensive end. Whitman reads, sees which way he goes. Either hands off to Splain or keeps. Whitman kept on that one. He went about 65 yards for that touchdown. Dan Cuddy will kick the extra point out of Brad Whitman's hold. Here's the snap and the kick up, and he gets it. And Triton takes a quick 7-0 lead with about 10 minutes to go, 11 minutes to go. Got to be close at 8 minutes to go in the first half. Again, the clock is not working. That play has worked awfully well for Brad Whitman over the last 2 years. His brother, Blaze, being a quarterback here. Maybe a better arm, maybe passer, but I think Brad is a much better ball handler. All right, so Ellsworth Rogers, number 50, looking to kick off for Triton. And deep for the Hornets, looks like it's going to be number 30, Joseph Lannon. Number 23, David Smith, going to be deep. Ellsworth putting the ball in the center of the field. Triton breaks for the kickoff. Looking for Rogers to kick deep here. No reason to kick onside. And he kicks a little dubber to about the 26-yard line. And a great play by Luke Boyle. That was off to number 22. That's Ryan Sanborn on the return. I don't believe he even picked up a yard on the return. Great play by Luke Boyle. Boyle in the upwards of 20 tackles the first week against Saugus. One of the more tremendous defensive performances I've seen in a long time. So, Triton going to come out in a little different defense. They're coming out in a 4-4 this week to offset North Reading's offense. Single wing. This is just going to be off tackle, number 33. Or is that number 32? I think it's 33. Oh, no, 37, Chucky McCarthy, Jr. Picked up about 5 on the play. Again, the modified 4-4 this week because North Reading runs the ball so much. Not going to see many passes from North Reading. It's a modified single wing with a wing, but a fullback lined up behind the guard, 7-man line. There's a single wing play, and that's number 22. That's Ryan Sanborn, who picks up about 10 for a first down for North Reading. It should be pretty predictable as to what North Reading, the Hornets, are going to do. On defense for the Vikings, the left end is going to be Mark Landry, number 52. The left tackle, Ellsworth Rogers. The right tackle, Jimmy Ford. And number 64, Pat McManus, being the right defensive end. We'll get to the linebackers in a second. The modified single wing again. Spinner play. And taken down tough for a loss by number, let's see who that was. I believe that was Mark Boyle, number 42, took him down. 1 yard loss, 2nd and 11 for the North Reading Hornets. coming in. Again, no time on the clock. Clock malfunctioning. Time is being kept on the field, so I'd like to know where the time is, but I'm not sure exactly where it is right now. All right. Same, lined up in that same single wing. Handed off to McCarthy, number 37, for about a 1 or 2 yard gain. Whole swarm of Vikings on the tackle. I'm not really up high enough to see who made that tackle. But we've got 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Hornets of North Reading here. Not a predominantly passing team, so I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. The linebackers, left outside linebacker is number 42, Mark Boyle. The middle linebacker is number 54, Pat Moran, number 53, Max Madden. Jack Germanar on the outside right. Single wing again, modified. It's a pass. McCarthy with the ball, getting ready to pass. He throws it deep, and it is caught for a gain at about the 40-yard line. They are going to call that incomplete. Incomplete. He was bobbling the ball on the way down. That's going to bring up 4th and 10. Looking like North Reading will have to punt here, and they are. They're bringing out their punt team. It's going to be James Wood back deep for Triton, number 17. Punter, Ryan Sanborn, number 22, it looks like. North Reading using a wall punt with a 7-man line. Punt, decent one, down to about James Wood at the 25. He goes to return left. Nice takedown, number 56. That is captain. Who is that? That is Ryan Boucher. So the Vikes will take over. On the Triton 27-yard line. Triton comes out 2 running backs. Droscher split left. Germanar split right. And number 1, Justin Cashman in the slot. Boyle in motion away. Handoff is Splain. Splain the right side. Picks up about 12 on that play. Going to be taken down by number 22 for North Reading. That's Ryan Sanborn. 1st and 10 from the Triton 40. Back in the spread formation. Splain lined up to the right. Passing play. Gets it to DeRocher on the slant. He's going to pick up about 9, be about a yard short of the first down. Tackle on the play. Number 6, that's Blake Tamlin Hayden for the Hornets. Triton calling the play at the line. They're in a spread formation again. Whitman waiting for the play. In motion comes Cashman. And option left. First down. It's going to be Justin Splain picking about 6 or so. Germanar comes out. It's Mark Boyle in, so the Vikes are going with a tight end here. Tight end right. Wood split out right. And in the slot to the left, Cashman, split left, DeRocher. Pistol formation, passing play. Swings it out to Splain. Splain gonna pick up about 9 on the play. Taken down by number 55. That's Shane Brusso for the North Reading Hornets. Splain's going to come out for a play. Luke Boyle in for him. Coach Pat Sheehan sends in the play via signal. Again, the Vikes call plays at the line. Pistol formation. Wood in motion. Oh, fumbled snap. And Whitman taken down. Probably a 5-yard loss. So the Vikes looking at 3rd and 6 long or a 3rd and 7. Coach Pat Sheehan sending the play in again via signal. Pistol formation, and now with Splain in the backfield. And the snap. It's pass. Goes downfield. Nick DeRocher down to the North Reading 17. Pickup there of about 26 yards. Great pass play into that soft underbelly in the middle of the field. So be 1st and 10 from the North Reading 17. Again, the Vikes knocking on the door. Pistol formation again. Sheehan calling a different play. Inside zone, Splain. He's going to pick up about 4 on that, 3 or 4. Tackle on the play by number 73. That's Michael Farrelly. Mark Boyle in the game. He's a left tight end on the left. Split end on the right is going to be Nick DeRocher. Justin Cashman in the slot right, and James Woods split left. Here's the snap. Oh, bootleg, nice bootleg, throwing deep, touchdown. Justin Cashman, what a beautiful play and a great call by Coach Pat Sheehan. Splain had been running the ball well there. He used that on the play action, bootleg left. Justin Cashman just wide open. Triton setting up. They're going to kick the extra point. Again, kicking the extra point. Number 59, that's Dan Cuddy. Snap. Cuddy kicks it. It's up, and again it's good. Not pretty, but successful. 14-0, and I got to say the Vikes have looked superb so far. As good as they're going to look against a good team. This North Reading team's a pretty good team. Again, with time being kept on the field, Coach Pat Sheehan has to talk to the back judge to find out how much time is left in the quarter. Looks like Max Lutenbacher is going to do the kicking off this time instead of Ellsworth Rogers. Not a bad idea. Ellsworth is out there quite a bit. He's out there for every play just about. So Max Lutenbacher on the kick. 14-0 Vikes. And here's the kick. Nice kick. It's going to bounce down to about the 17, 12-yard line actually. And brought out to the North Reading 30 by number 33. Nicholas Copeland. So Triton on defense. North Reading coming out in the single wing right this time. Now the de facto quarterback, really Ryan Sanborn, do a lot of interesting things out of the single wing. That was a pass from Chucky McCarthy. Intended for number 6, Blake Tamelin Hayden. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for North Reading on their own 31. We'll have to see what North Reading decides to do here. Tight formation with their linemen, toe-to-toe splits. They're overloaded to the right. This is Sanborn. He breaks free. Doesn't look like anyone's going to catch him. That's going to go for about 68 yards. No flags. Number 22, Ryan Sanborn. This is what makes North Reading so dangerous.
68-yard touchdown run for Sanborn.
They can break a run like that at any time. So number 33, number 32, Angelo DeSanto for the extra point for the Hornets. Here's the snap, down, kick is up, and it's good. Nice kick. So North Reading cuts the Viking lead in half just like that, with approximately 2 minutes or a minute or so to go in the first quarter. 14-7 in favor of the Vikes. Let's see if the potent, very potent, Viking offense can answer here.
Located down at the middle school end of the stadium. Go and stock up on all the Triton apparel.
Vikes come out onto the field first. Deep to receive for the Vikes. Number 8, Nick DeRocher. Number 32, Luke Boyle. Luca Jr., his older brother Mark. Number 42, a senior. Angelo DeSanto kicking for North Reading. Again, time kept on the field, so I'm guessing less than 2 minutes, about a minute to go in the first quarter. Busy first quarter. And here's the kick. Low kick, down to about the 10 for DeRocher. DeRocher return left, gets through, met at about the 30-yard line of the Vikes. Can't tell who made the tackle.
Tackle by number 1, Michael Prescott. First down and 10 for Triton from their own 31-yard line.
Vikes go out, line up. They already got the play from Coach Sheehan on the sideline before they head out. Tight end right, that's Mark Boyle. Splain lined up in pistol behind. Handoff to Splain. Nice move. Splain gets free. Picks up about 11. Nice play by Justin Splain. Taken down in the play, number 33, Nicholas Copeland. Triton getting the play at the line. Going back to the spread formation, spread pistol. Puts 2 receivers on each side. Gives the benefit of dragging defenders away from the line of scrimmage. Okay. And Blaze Whitman on the keeper. He's going to lose about 5. Nice stunt there by North Reading. Taken down by number 22, Ryan Sanborn. So we got second and about 14 for the Vikes. Coach Sheehan sending in the play again through signals. This is spread. Germanar spread right with Wood in the slot. Wood in motion. It's James Wood. And Whitman goes back. Nice screen. Out to Justin Splain. Splain's going to pick up down to the 38. So he picked up about 24 yards on the play. Again, another great call by coaches Pat Sheehan and Coach McCarthy in the booth. Coach Sheehan giving up his play calling privileges this year for Coach Ryan McCarthy, who's up in the booth. Spread formation. This time straight spread. Pass, going to be a slant. Tunnel, Nick DeRocher. He's going to pick about 5 on the play. Taken down there by number 6, Blake Tamlin. Hayden. Boyle back in the game. Going to line up at tight end, right side. Again, play at the line. Looks like that's the end of the first quarter. With the score, your Triton Vikings 7 and the North Reading Hornets. I'm sorry, your Triton Vikings 14 and the North Reading Hornets 7.
We want to bring your attention to a special future event. Triton is Haunted is on October 26th, right here at Triton, starting at 3 p.m. It's great fun for all ages. We have an enchanted house and a scary house. Fun activities in the stadium area, great food and prizes for the best costumes, and the holidays and the pet parade beginning at 4 p.m. Also new this year, weather permitting, there will be a hot air balloon donated by Remax on the river.
Next week, big game for Triton, 7 o'clock at Masco. At Masco, last regular season game. See, they can't beat Masco. Maybe get into the playoffs. All right, the Vikes lining up. Inside, give to Splain. Don't know how many he's going to pick up there. Probably 2 or 3. Wholesale changes. Coach Pat Sheehan probably going 2 running backs here. 2 running backs, 3 wides. Calling the play at the line. Whitman tells his lineman the play and the count. Splain lining up in the pistol. And Luke Boyle lining up, now going in motion. Going to be optioned, Splain left, and that play was strung out well by the North Reading defenders. He was driven out of bounds, Splain was, number 25, that's Matt McCarthy. So now we have a clock, possibly, see if it's still not malfunctioning. Looks like about 10:17 to go in the second quarter with the Vikes up 14-7. Splain back in the pistol. Changing the play at the line. Depending on the D, that's the great thing about lining up in this spread. You can make this change, you got the time. Inside handoff out of the pistol to Splain, who just doesn't want to come down. Picks up about 8 on the play, first down. Triton down to about the 21-yard line of North Reading. Hard running there by Splain.
To be first and 10 for the Vikings from the 21-yard line. We want to remind you that the official count for tonight's game is being kept on the field.
Spread formation, Splain in the pistol. Here's the snap count. Pass out to DeRocher, free on the sideline. Tries to make a move, gets tackled down at the 9-yard line. Number 6, Blake Tamlin. Hayden for North Reading. That's going to put Triton down at about the 9-yard line. It's going to be first and goal. So Triton cannot get a first down. They have to score a touchdown here. Can't get a first down. Back to a tight end right, Mark Boyle. Splain in the pistol. Here goes Cashman in motion. And it's going to be a handoff to Splain, right side. He gets outside, makes a nice move. Can he come in? Can he get the corner? Touchdown. Incredible play. He looked like he was stopped over there about the 5-yard line, right side. Tough run. So, Vikings kicking. Setting up to kick anyways. And they're moving over to kick. That'll be the Dan Cuddy, number 59, kicking again. Right now, Vikes 20-7 lead. Thorough domination. Here's the kick. It's up. It's no good this time. So the Vikes have to settle for a 20-7 lead right now. Time of possession has to be probably 4-1 in favor of the Vikings right now. Tough to score when you don't have the ball. So Vikes will be kicking off here after the touchdown. 9:11 to go, second quarter. Vikings up 20-7.
The Kentucky stand, which actually looks fairly busy right now. Max Lutenbacher will be kicking off the Triton.
Deep for North Reading. Looks like number 23, David Smith. Number 30, Joseph Lennon. Kicking off Max Lutenbacher. Nice kick for Lutenbacher. Drives it all the way down. 1 yard line. North Reading player tried to let it go into the end zone. Didn't make it. North Reading stuck on about their 10-yard line.
Smith returns for 10 yards. Tackled by Boyle. Will be first down and 10 for North Reading from their own 10-yard line.
It's going to be North Reading on their own 10. Coming up to the ball. They're going to split an end out to the right. First time we've seen any ends split out. Inside handoff. Can't tell who got that. I think it was number 22. That's Ryan Sanborn.
No gain for North Reading. Be second down and 10 from the 10-yard line.
Be second down, long 10, maybe 11 for North Reading. Coming up to the ball. Single wing right. Now they're shifting. They're going to shift the strength over the left side. And keeper, pick up of about 7 or so. Chuck McCarthy, number 37, picks up about 7.
Charles McCarthy, the ball carrier.
Ball out on the 17. Looks like about 3rd and 4. It's a strong running team. Very little passing attack for North Reading.
17-yard line.
They come out single wing right. Triton in there, 4-4. Keeper to the right. Oh, picked up nicely by number 2. That's Jake Gilbert. That's going to make it a 4th down. 4th and 2 or so. But considering the field position for North Reading, they're going to punt the ball. 19-yard line deep. James Wood standing on about, the North Reading 45. Ryan Sanborn, the punter, number 22. They're coming after him. They block the kick. Flag on the play. It's a flag. Hold on. Vikings ended up with the ball and about the North Reading 1, but there's a flag. Let's see what we got. Probably going to be, looks like offsides against the Vikes. It's going to give them the first down. It's going to be a North Reading first down. Offside against the Vikes. First down, North Reading. Oh, it's a costly penalty. It's now going to be about first and 10 for North Reading on their own 23, as opposed to the Vikes having the ball on the 1 yard line. That's huge. That's huge. Costly mistake. Touchdown there by Triton would have really put the pressure on North Reading to get out of their running game and to throw the ball. So single wing right for North Reading. Inside, number 22, I believe, Ryan Sanborn on the carry. Pickup of about 2. Second down and an 8 for North Reading. And here goes the single wing shift to the left for North Reading. Shifting strength. And the ball goes to number 23. Number 23 is David Smith. He's going to pick up, maybe a yard on the play. So we're looking at 3rd and 7 for North Reading for the Hornets. Triton lining up in their 4-4. Running left, number 6. Number 6, Blake Tamlin Hayden. He's going to pick up about 16 on the play. First down, North Reading on their own 42 and a half yard line. Triton's got to stop those. It was a 3rd and 7. They let North Reading get out of that. Should never have happened. Timeout on the field.
Don't forget that there is a bouncy house and face painting at the middle school end of the stadium for our young fans with attendance.
Approximately 5:22 to go here in Byfield. Triton Vikings up 20-7. Triton defense heading back out onto the field. North Reading approaching the ball. Single wing right. Triton going from a 4-3 defense to a 4-4 this week. Inside, number 22, Ryan Sanborn. Number 50, Ellsworth Rogers, will have no part of that. Pickup of about 1. Ball in the 44 of North Reading. Play comes in. North Reading as opposed to Triton. Huddles. North Reading coming out, single wing right. Going to stay there. Ball goes right to Sanborn. Pat Moran sniffs that out. Pickup of about 1. Chucky McCarthy in the carry.
to third down and 7. That was on the North Reading 46-yard line.
So, third down and 7. Same situation. The Vikes were not able to stop earlier. Same formation, single wing right. Inside, number 6, that's Tamlin Hayden. He's stopped dead. Number 64, Pat McManus. Number 53, that's Max Madden on the tackle. North Reading 4th and 8, going to have to punt. Punt team comes out. Return team for the Vikes. That'll put James Wood deep. Ryan Sanborn, the punter. Triton comes after it, blocks it, and they're going to have the ball with better field position than they would have had if the punt had gone through. It's going to be Triton football on the North Reading 37-yard line. Don't know who got it and got the punt. Hard to tell from here.
From the North Reading 37-yard line.
So Triton comes out, spread formation. Whitman telling his linemen the play, telling them the count. 1st and 10, Triton. The snap, it's going to be a pass. Whitman looking deep. He's got Germanar. Oh, almost picked off. Almost picked off number 23, David Smith for North Reading. Pass intended for number 10, Jack Germanara. Be 2nd and 10 for the Vikes on the North Reading 37. Mark Boyle in tight end right. He's going to put Woods spread to the right on his own, slot left. Inside handoff. It's going to be Justin Splain. Picked up about 2. So we're looking at about 3rd and 8, 3rd and a long 7 for the Vikings.
Michael Farrelly is a game of 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Again, play called at the line for the Vikes. Splain in the pistol. It's going to be a rollout. This is Whitman. Looks, throws, incomplete. Pass intended for number 42. That's Mark Boyle. It's going to leave 4th and 8. Let's see what coach will do here. Coach Pat Sheehan sending in the punt team. It's going to go for the field position game. It's going to pin North Reading deep. Punter number 50, Ellsworth Rogers. See, I told you he did everything. I did everything. Back deep. It's like number 37, Chucky McCarthy. Long snap count. Cashman, the up man. Here's the punt. Nice punt. Can he get it to die? No. Going to roll into the end zone. Touchback. Nice effort there by Ellsworth, but not going to happen. 2:22 to go in the half. Score, Triton 20, North Reading 7.
Could you please report to the ticket booth to claim it? Check your pockets, check the pocketbooks, check everything. Anyone who's lost a wallet, please report to the ticket booth. I think it's still open.
North Reading lining up, single wing left now. Triton making adjustments. Players to the right.
Sanborn, the ball carrier.
It's number 37, Chucky McCarthy on the carry. Picks up about 2, maybe a long 7 to go, 8 to go.
Second down and 12.
Second down, about 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the half. Lining up right formation strong for North Reading. Shift left. The run is to Tamlin Hayden, number 6, taken down by Pat McManus. Seems to be one of the two Pats on defense, either McManus or Moran. 3rd down and 8. This is where North Reading managed to pick up a couple of first downs in the first quarter and early in the second. Third and 8. Snap, looks like a pass. Gonna be McCarthy throwing. Oh, Tamlin Hayden wide open. He drops it. Had it in his hands. Just dropped the ball. Oh, that was 6 all the way. It's gonna be 4th and 8. Again, Ryan Sanborn gonna have to punt for North Reading. Deep is Luke Boyle for North Reading, standing on his own 45. Here's the snap, the punt. Triton setting up a return this time. Here's Boyle, quick play. Oh, got upfield quick, managed to return it about 16, 17 yards. Down to about the 33, 32-yard line of North Reading, where the Vikes will start 1st and 10. Triton gonna be in spread formation. German are in the game instead of number 42, Mark Boyle. Splain, number 5, lined up pistol. Quarterback Blaze Whitman calling. Pass, Whitman back, looks over the middle, Jack Germanar. He's going to pick up about 8 on the play. No, he's going to pick up about 13 for a first down. Wrong yard line. 1st and 10, 22-yard line of the Hornets. Pass to Germanar again. Going to pick up about 5 on the play. Passing game working real well for the Vikes here tonight. And timeout called. Going to be a full timeout. This one charged to Triton. Minute 31 to go, if the scoreboard clock is accurate. North Reading returning to the field. Much smaller roster than Triton, so more players probably having to go both ways. Got to be a fatigue issue for the Hornets. Triton running back out, setting up. It's going to be 2 running backs. Splain. Splain is the... Let's see here. It's going to be Boyle as the pistol back. Splain in motion. Pass. Play action. Splain. Oh, what a play. Bounced off 2. Bounced off 2 North Reading defenders. Gets to Justin Splain. He bobbles it. catches it, the one, runs it in, touchdown, Triton. Vikes score again, currently 26-7, with about a minute 20 to go in the first half. With the missed extra point, looks like Triton's going to go for two. Waiting for the play from Coach Sheehan. They're going to be in trips left. DeRocher, single wide out to the left, trips right. Double slot. Splain lined up right to pass. And Whitman taken down, fumbles. Number 53, Max Madden, ends up on the ball. No good. 26-7 now in favor of the Vikings. About a minute 22 to go here in the half. Have to see how North Reading bounces back from that one.
Matt Lutenbacher will be kicking off for Triton.
Max Lutenbacher kicking off for the Vikes.
Smith and Helpless will be back deep to North Reading.
North Reading deep, number 23, that's Dan Smith. Number 30, that's 33, Nicholas Kopelis. This is 23. Smith brings it out to about the 34-yard line of North Reading, where they'll go to work, try to score. About a minute 10 to go before the half. See if they can't make this a two-score game. A little easier going in and on a two-score game than a three. Single wing right, but North Reading will shift out of that to a left. They don't this time. The ball goes to Sanborn inside. No gain. Maybe one.
Ryan Sanborn, the ball carrier.
Two.
Tackled by Ellsworth Rogers.
Ellsworth Rogers on the tackle.
Second down and 8 on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37 of North Reading. Formation right. Here's the snap. It's going to be a pass. Smith on the pass. Complete. It's like number 13. It's Jacob Abalesa. Going to pick up about 11, first and 10, about 26 seconds to go for North Reading. See if they can't push one in here.
Ball is started at the 47-yard line. There will be first down and 10 for North Reading.
First and 10, North Reading. The time's right on the clock, 26 seconds to go. North Reading coming out, formation right, as they normally do. They're going to stay that way. Triton in the 4-4. Rolling right, Chucky McCarthy. Look to pass, doesn't. He's going to cut back, makes a nice run. Justin Cashman with the saving tackle down to the North Reading, the Viking, Triton 33-yard line, 14 seconds. First and 10, North Reading. It's a timeout.
First down and 10 to North Reading from the Triton 33-yard line.
Triton has to defend against the long pass here. Formation right. Strong right. North Reading, they're going to stay that way. Here's the pass, number 6. It's Tamlin Hayden on the pass. Incomplete.
Tamlin Hayden's pass is incomplete.
Number 12, Jacob Abalesa. 8 seconds. Of course, that's if the clock is correct. Time is kept on the field. Luke Boyle, free safety, back around his 18 yards, 15 to 18 off the ball. All the safeties back, 15, 18 yards. Here's the pass, Tamlin Hayden. Oh, almost picked off by Boyle. Might have been had he not been nudged by number 5, Justin Splain. Time's right, one more play for North Reading. See what they come up with here. Again, 3 safeties back, 10, 15, 20 yards off the ball. Split end, actually here for North Reading. Motion, ball's going to swing to Smith. Smith is going to get nailed, 43-yard line. That's going to be the half. Jake Gilbert on about a 10-yard loss there for North Reading. So at the half, Triton Vikings 26, North Reading Hornets 7.
Then golf. Yep. Cheerleaders, then golf. I'll have to do it after the band, but yep.
You'll hang on to it?
Yep, sure.
Tell them to pick up the concession.
Okay.
Do you want to know how much it is?
Yeah, how much?
146.
146 bucks?
Yes.
You can just leave that with me too.
All right. Yeah, you want me to do that?
Support the what? Cemetery?
Yeah. So we put like a cemetery on the way in over there. Next week, we're selling the gravestones now. Does that make sense? TIA means Triton is the one. That be good?
Yep. Is that it for the cheerleaders? Unless the big girls are going? Yep, they are.
Yeah.
So my phone's working for you, right?
Yes.
I'm going to go get Rich and get him out there so we can get him moving.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to congratulate the Triton golf team. The team just completed the regular season by compiling a record of 17 wins and 3 losses. The 17 wins represents a school record. The team won the Cape Ann League Championship and captured the Rat at the River Rival tournament. On Monday, the team will defend its Division III North title in the state tournament. This is the 9th season in a row the team has qualified for states. Good luck on Monday. We would like to introduce you to the golf team. First, Coach Rich Doobie and Assistant Coach Tom McGilligan. Players, Jake Aponis, Sam Aponis, David Batterton, Adam Chatterton, Clint Cohen, Jack, I'm sorry I butchered that. Brett Greenberg, Kyle Hillick, Drew Lapham, Ryan Manning, Travis Mihalchik, Sam Ross, John Seward, Mike Shea, and Brad Small. Congratulations to the golf team.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's great to see everybody out tonight. Welcome to Pop Warner Night, Band Night, Team Triton Night here at the Viking Stadium. Now taking the field, the Triton Viking Marching Band. They will be led on the field by drum majors Rachel Mahoney and Alexa Bryant, and color guard Captain Christine Denaro. And the show is the music of Schoolhouse Rock. Feel free to sing along. Maddie Solomon on the trumpet solo. Jason Plummer on the alto sax. Alexa Bryant on trombone. Triton Viking Marching Band, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winning 50-50 ticket number is 7057951. Again, the winning 50-50 ticket number is 7057951. You can claim the prize of $146 at the concession stand and then come and split it with me. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to get your Triton is Haunted t-shirt. You can pick those up for $10. Also, you can support Triton is Haunted by buying a headstone for the cemetery and writing a Viking epitaph for $25, and that includes a free t-shirt. All the money goes to the Triton Stadium Fund. And again, the 50-50 winning number, 7057951. There you go. It's in the concession stand. It wasn't you, Tracy or Jill. Sorry. No loitering. Don't forget to visit the Triton store for all your Triton apparel down at the middle school end zone, along with the bouncy house and face painting. Again, you're reminded, due to technical difficulties, the official time of the game is being kept down on the field.
Sounds good. You're coming up with good stuff to talk about.
It is kind of tough along. I wish I had a color guide. But you know me.
And don't forget, Triton will be haunted on October 26th, starting at 3 p.m.
in and ready.
All right, back for the second half. Vikes will be kicking off to start this second half. Again, you just joined us. Score at the half is Triton 26, North Reading 7. Looks like Max Lutenbacher is going to be kicking off again for the Vikes.
Maxwell Lutenbacher will be kicking off for Triton.
Deep. The North Reading Hornets, again, number 23, David Smith, trying to catch the number of the other player. Number 45 looks like that'd be Michael Reardon.
David Smith and Scott McDonough.
That's number 15, that's Scott McDonough.
And Max Lutenbacher.
Lutenbacher lined up center of the field. Ready to start the second half. Here we go. Kick is to McDonough, left side. Oh, big hit. Big hit on Luke Boyle. He's down. Slowly getting up. But McDonough run out at about the 25-yard line. See what North Reading can do here. Down 19 points. That's 3 scores.
It'll be first down and 10 for North
And for a
Reading.
team that's predominantly a running team, they're going to have to make some magic happen here to get back into this game. Pat Moran calling the defense. He's the defensive captain for your Triton Vikings. North Reading Hornets come out first and 10 on about their 25-yard line, shifting to single wing left, formation strong left. And the snap comes to Chucky McCarthy. Chucky has the ball, picks up about 5 running left. Brought down over there by number 32, Luke Boyle, who took that hit on the kickoff. Be second, probably 6, maybe a long 5. McCarthy picked up 4 or 5 on that carry. Ball right on 30-yard line of the North Reading Hornets. Number 22, Ryan Sanborn, calling the play for North Reading. As they come out in the same formation, they've come out 95% of the time, and that's single wing right. They're not going to shift to single wing left, stay in the right. Man of motion, 33. Going to be the quick handoff to looks like number 1, Michael Cresta, the fullback. He's going to pick up enough for a first down. Picking up about 13 yards, 12 yards in the process. Not much happening in the backfield there except a lot of faking for North Reading. The ball went to the up back, Cresta. Ball on the 42-yard line for North Reading. They come up on the ball. The same formation they come up in the whole time. Triton going to the 4-4 this week to counteract North Reading's predominant running game. Ball's handed off to number 23, David Smith. He's stopped up at the line for about a gain of 1. It's like Luke Boyle in on another stop with Pat Moran, number 54.
The second down is 8. And just shy of the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45-yard line, almost to the 45-yard line of North Reading. Second down, about 8 to go. The snap goes to, looks like McCarthy, but he's not going to go anywhere. He's going to pick up maybe a yard or 2 on the play before being swarmed over by a host of Viking tacklers. The Vikings keeping their defensive tackles fresh, rotating Brandon Tardugno, Ellsworth Rogers, number 50, and number 77, Jimmy Ford, in that interior line. Those 3 playing 2 spots. North Reading approaches the ball, 47, their own 47-yard line. Here's the snap. It goes to McCarthy right, and he's free, and he's gone. This is going to be 6 unless Cashman can catch him, and he's going to. Great play by Cashman on the 5-yard line. Justin caught him. I wasn't sure he was going to, but a great play. Justin Cashman, he did not give up on that play. It's going to be first and goal for North Reading on the 5-yard line. We'll see what type of fortitude that the Vikings have here. McCarthy's going to come out of the game. Looked like he was injured on that play. So into the game, number 23, David Smith. 5-yard line, right hash. Ball comes into number 22, Sanborn. He's stopped for no gain. Maybe lost a yard on that play. And that was number 54, Pat Moran, and number 64, Pat McManus, the two Pats, in on that stop. It's going to be no gain. Second and goal from the 5. 4 down territory here, especially when you're down 19 points. Chucky McCarthy back into the game at running back. They're going to shift their formation strong right. The Vikings will follow by shifting their strength right as well. Here's the snap. It's going to go to McCarthy, left side. Looks for a place to run and is stopped. Jake Gilbert, and again, Pat Moran on the stop. Justin Splain also comes up to help on that stop. It's going to be a gain of about 1. It's going to make it 3rd and 4. Remember, 4 down territory here for North Reading. Smith goes out of the game. Number 33, that's Nicholas Kopolis, comes back into the game. Let's see if the Vikes can come up with something here to stop a very potent running attack of North Reading. Ball goes to McCarthy right. Looks like he's got the corner. No! Great play there by Justin Splain coming up. Splain coming outside in to force that play inside where the help is. Splain wouldn't let him get the corner there, which allowed the pursuit from the inside to make that play along with Justin. Great play by Justin, actual loss of 1. 4th and goal from the 5-yard line here. See if the Vikes can stop him here. North Reading coming up to the ball. They're going to shift, move strength right. Everyone else is going to shift on the defense to counteract that. Here's the snap. It's McCarthy right. Coupled up at the line. McCarthy will not get in, or did he? McCarthy gets in on the second effort. Chuck McCarthy gets in on the second effort. He looked like he was stopped around the 3-yard line, but a second effort got him in. It's going to make the score 26-12 in favor of the Vikings. Number 32, Angelo DeSanto in for the extra point. Triton's going to get caught here. No, they did. Triton got caught. Too many men on the field. Going to be too many men on the field. Point is good. Too many men on the field for the Vikings.
The extra point will stand. So the score.
Extra point will count. Looks like the penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Score is Triton 26, and the North Reading Hornets 13. (26-14). Stand corrected. Angelo DeSanto to kick off for North Reading. Deep for the Triton Vikings. Number 32 is Luke Boyle. Number 8 is Nick DeRocher. Here's the kickoff. DeSanto goes, put his foot into it. And it's a squib kick down low. Going to be picked up by Luke Boyle. Boyle coming up the middle. And decent return. About 17 yards up to the Triton 32, 33-yard line. Here's where the Vikings will go to work. Trying coming out in spread formation. The running back is Spillane. Split end left is going to be Jack Germanar. In the slot, James Wood. To the right, the split end is going to be Nick DeRocher with Justin Cashman in the slot. Spillane lined up pistol behind the running back. Pass is going to be tunnel inside to Jack Germanar. We got a flag on the play, so hold everything. Flag back on the 22-yard line. We'll have to see what this is. Pass is picked up by Germanar. Pickup of about 20 yards. It's going to be a personal foul against North Reading, roughing the quarterback, or a late hit on the quarterback. That will be assessed on the end of the penalty. Another 15 yards go against the North Reading Hornets and in favor of your Triton Vikings. That brings the ball down to the 34-yard line of North Reading. And again, the Vikings having no trouble moving the ball against this North Reading Hornet defense. Mark Boyle, and they're going to run tight end in this situation. Slot left with James Wood alone as a flank to the right. Spillane and pistol behind Brad Whitman. Cashman in motion to the right, putting strength to the right. And the ball is handed off to Justin Spillane. Spillane's going to pick up about 5 on that play. Nice run by Spillane. Be 2nd and 6, a gain of about 4 for Spillane, maybe a long 5. Play being called at the line for the Vikings. Gives them plenty of time to scout the D and see what's happening. All right, Whitman going back to pass. Goes out to DeRocher on their left. Pass was a little behind DeRocher. He had to slow down and come around to get it. Couldn't hold on. Passes incomplete. Going to make it 3rd and 6. Ball on the 30-yard line of the Hornets. Could be 4th down territory for the Vikings here. Germanar back into the game. He's going to be split right with Wood in the slot. Split left is DeRocher with Cashman in the slot, number 1. And again, Spillane and pistol behind Brad Whitman. Whitman, he's going to be throwing the ball, looking, goes inside to Cashman coming across the middle. Cashman looks like he's going to pick up enough for the 1st down. Going to be about a 6-yard pickup for Justin Cashman. 1st down. Justin let us know that was a 1st down. Play coming in from the sideline, being called upstairs above where I am by Coach Ryan McCarthy. Head coach Pat Sheehan signals the play in to Brad Whitman. Again, Spillane and pistol behind Whitman on 1st and 10. Fake handoff by Whitman. He's going to keep it going to the line following Spillane. He's going to pick up about 4, maybe 3 on the play. Going to make it 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7 for the Vikings. Still in the 3rd quarter. Here in Byfield. Score. Your Triton Vikings up 26-14 over North Reading. Wood comes in motion around. Handoff to Spillane inside. He's bundled up. Seems the last couple weeks, a lot of teams, both North Reading and Newburyport last week, seem to be keying Justin Spillane, which if I were coaching is what I would be doing. Spillane is a very dangerous runner. He's powerful inside. He's got great ball sense and great ability to cut off his blockers, and does have speed to break into the secondary. He's in pistol again, this time with a tight end left. That's Mark Boyle. And it's going to be a bootleg left, ball pass in the middle. Caught by Cashman. I don't know how he got that. No, it's going to be an interception or a completion. The referees are talking about it. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Waiting for a signal, waiting for a signal. First down. Cashman caught the ball. It's going to be first and goal on about the 6 or 7 yard line, the 7 yard line of the North Reading Hornets. Play has been signaled in. It's Whitman going up to the line, tell the lineman the play, and to tell him the snap count. Excuse me. Here's the snap. Ball goes to Splain. He's brought down for a loss. No, I was wrong. It was Whitman following Splain. It's going to be a loss of about 2 or 3.
Would be a loss of yards. Would be second down and goal to go from the 11.
Second down and goal from the 11. Vikings cannot get a first down here. Two running backs. Splain lines up left, and the pistol back now, Luke Boyle, number 32. Splain in motion. Whitman looking to pass. He gets the ball to Boyle on the screen. Boyle picks up about 5, gets back to maybe the original line of scrimmage, the first down line of scrimmage. It's going to be third and goal from the 5 yard line. Again, 4 down territory here for the Vikes. Boyle coming out, Wood back in. It's going to leave Spillane as the running back. Vikes are in spread formation here. No tight end. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. With the score, Triton 26 and North Reading 14. Teams will change ends now. So, ball turned around, brought 90 yards down the other end of the field. To be the south end of the field here at Triton Field, here in Byfield. It's a very important stop for the North Reading Hornets. North Reading Hornets make a stop here. One more score, they're back in this game. Something Triton has to contend with. So Triton's coming out in, looks like tight end formation with Mark Boyle lined up left next to the big tackle. Ellsworth Rogers over there. Here's the count. Cashman in motion, comes left to right. Ball goes to Brad Whitman, 6 points. And that's a perfect example right there of how teams are keying on Justin Spillane. Spillane had 2 defenders following him to the outside, leaving the quarterback alone. 2 guys with the pitch man, leaves the quarterback alone. He hit the hero lane, touchdown, 6 points. Triton pushing the score to 32-14, and again making it a 3-score game. Triton lining up. Now they move over. They're going to kick the extra point. Again, it's Dan Cuddy kicking the extra point out of the hold of Kevin Clark. And the snap down. Cuddy kicks, and it's going to be no good. Off to the left.
The point is no good.
Keeps the score 32-14. Triton.
The score is now Triton 32, North Reading 14.
About 10 minutes left in the game, 32-14, your Triton Vikings. Triton will be kicking off from the north going south here. North Reading down 3 scores again. Have to see what type of fortitude they have to come back in this game. strong running game. Again, a running game, though, does not correspond well to being behind.
Max Rutenbacher will be kicking off for Triton.
Lutenbacher to kick off, although Ellsworth Rogers enters the game.
David Smith are back deep for North Reading.
Timeout is called, 32nd, by the Vikings. Probably to avoid an illegal substitution here. They want to get Ellsworth Rogers out of the game. Rogers kicks, Rogers punts. Rogers does it all. Want to get him some rest, especially in a game where you're up 18 points. And here's the kick by Max Lutenbacher. It's going to bounce about the 20. Comes up to number 15. That's McLaughlin. McDonough, I'm sorry. He picks up about 5 before being hit by a swarm of Vikings led by number 32, Luke Boyle. It's going to be first down and 10 for North Reading. We'll see if they can come back here. They need to score quick to get back into this game and to make it a game for themselves. Otherwise, Vikes can probably salt this away and salt the clock away on the next possession or so. North Reading coming to the line. They're lining up in that same single wing. It's an offense that's about 70, 80 years old. To the right, they stay right. Snap goes to McCarthy. He hands off to number 22. That's Ryan Sanborn. Going to pick up about 2 on the play. Taken down there.
Sanborn was tackled by Luke Boyle. Gain of 2 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 8. Ball is on the 31-yard line.
Ball on the 31. It'll be about second and 7 for North Reading. Ball goes to McCarthy. Sweep right. Play strung out. Splain can't get there. Taken down by Luke Boyle after a pickup of about 4 on the play. It's going to make it about 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 for the North Reading Vikings. The North Reading Hornets, excuse me. Not to see if Triton can stop him here. Maybe 4-down territory, though, as I said before, for the North Reading Hornets, considering they're down by 3 scores. Come up to the ball now. To the right. In the backfield, 37 McCarthy, number 22 is Ryan Sanborn. Vikings have added another man to the box this week. The ball goes to number 1. That's Michael Cresta, the fullback. It's going to be awfully close. Looks like he's going to be about a half yard short. And the referees are going to call for a measurement. Again, join us next week. Join the Vikes next week down I-95 at Masconomet High School for a big game and their last game before the playoffs, should they make it. It's not their last game. Should they not make the playoffs, they'll be scheduled for a couple more games. But right now, we'll have to see if the Vikes can make it into the playoff. And yes, I'm not forgetting about the annual Thanksgiving Day tilt against Pentucket, which will be here at Triton this year. North Reading did not get the first down. It's going to be 4 and maybe half a yard for the North Reading Vikings. Fourth and about a foot for North Reading. See if they can't pick up the yard here. Ball goes to McCarthy running right. He has the first down and a bit more. Still on his feet. Picked up about 21 on the play for Chucky McCarthy, and that's a big play for North Reading. Sweep has worked well for them all evening.
The result of the play was a North Reading first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Triton 39-yard line.
Let's run to the side of that wing. Looks like that wing is able to seal the corner for the running back, McCarthy. Again, Triton rotating in 3 men at the 2 defensive tackle spots. Rogers, number 50, Ford, 77, and Brandon Tardugno, number 79, all rotating in. Right now, Ellsworth Rogers on the sideline getting the rest. 1st and 10 for the North Reading Hornets on the Triton 39-yard line. Here's the snap. It's to McCarthy. Fakes the handoff. And he's free down the sidelines, only saved by being forced out of bounds. And number 5, Justin Splain. That's going to move the chains again for the North Reading Hornets. And they seem to be answering each time, staying in this game. Again, time being kept on the field, the play clock malfunctioning. So I don't have any idea of time. My guess is about 6 minutes to go in the game. North Reading, 1st and 10 on the Viking 20-yard line. It's McCarthy running to the right again. And he's going to pick up about 10. Stays inbounds. The clock is running now. The clock has stopped. But the chains move again. Scrappy North Reading team staying in this game.
It'll be 1st down and 10 for North Reading from the 11-yard line.
North Reading, 1st and 10, about the 10-yard line of Triton. Ball goes to number 22, that's Ryan Sanborn. Going to pick up about three on the play, long 2.
David Smith, the ball carrier. The 2nd down and 7 from the 8-yard line.
Ball on the 8-yard line of Triton. North Reading can get a 1st down. Ball goes to McCarthy running right. Taken down by number 77, Jimmy Ford. Great play by Jimmy there. Going to get about a 1-yard gain, make it about 3rd and 6, maybe 3rd and 7 for the North Reading Hornets here. Again, 4-down territory, so stopping them here doesn't mean a field goal. North Reading will go for it if they don't make it here.
Be 3rd down and 7.
North Reading coming to the line. Again, that same formation as always. Here's the snap, goes to McCarthy running right. They're using that play a lot. Again, gained about 2, but then forced back. But number 42, it's Mark Boyle. Brandon Tardugno also in there, number 79 on that play. So, 4th down and about 4 for North Reading. This was a situation they attained or they got earlier. We'll have to see if they can make this work on this particular play. They've tried to run that outside sweep right to McCarthy about 3 times in a row here. Have to see if they can make that work this time. 4th and 4. They can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown on about the 5-yard line. And timeout called by Triton. This is going to be a full 60-second timeout. All right, the Vikes come back out onto the field. Big play here. 4th and 4, 4th and a long 3 for the Vikes. See if North Reading can't pick this up. Again, in the backfield. Number 22, Ryan Sanborn, and Chucky McCarthy, number 37. Switching formation to the left side. They do that about, maybe 5% of the time they make this switch. Ball goes to McCarthy, running right, left, and he is going to be stopped. Did he get enough for the first down? I don't think so. Looks like Vikes will take over on downs. That's a big stop, probably putting this game away. They're going to bring out the change to measure. They may do that. No, they're going to rule that North Reading did not get it and that the Vikes have the ball 1st and 10 on about their 2-yard line. First string staying in. Again, in the playoff system this year, point differential means a lot. So Vikes have to make sure they're not scored upon when they shouldn't be. I'm trying to make sure they score as many points as they can. Timeout, official timeout here. See what happens. North Reading timeout is what it comes down to.
Timeout was called by North Reading.
See what's going to happen here, if they're going to take the full timeout or just going to move the game along. Triton in tight end offense with Boyle right, 2 flanks right. Nick DeRocher, the only wide receiver. Handoff is to Splain. He was lucky to get back to the original line of scrimmage before being taken down.
Tackled by number 56, Brian Bosher. No gain.
Going to be 2nd and 10 for the Vikes. Calling the play at the line again. Whitman gets the play in from head coach Pat Sheehan, who's getting it upstairs from assistant coach and offensive coordinator Ryan McCarthy. Whitman then tells his lineman, also tells him the count. The receivers see the signal that Coach Sheehan sends in. Here's the play. Handoff is to Splain. Splain manages to pick up about 9. Going to be very close to a first down. Great run there by Splain. See what happened here. It's going to be about 3rd and 2. 3rd and a long 1. We'll have to see what happens here. What Pat Sheehan or Ryan McCarthy's call is going to be. Nice job there by Justin Splain to get the team out from the shadow of the goal line and out where Brad Whitman has some room to work. He's going to run option left. Whitman on the pitch to Boyle. Boyle up the sidelines. Oh, that's going to be a pickup of about 30 yards by Luke Boyle. Nice play there. Another great call on a great 3rd down call by coaches Sheehan and McCarthy. Timeout being called by North Reading. It's going to be a full 60-second timeout. Called by North Reading.
When play resumes, it'll be 1st down and 10 for Triton on their own 38-yard line.
So a win here is going to push the Vikings record to 4-2 on the season. Triton out lining up on the ball as they've done all game. The Vikings, or the Hornets, lining up with 2 down linemen. Now comes their third. Wood in motion. Ball's handed off to Boyle. Another nice run by Luke Boyle. He's going to pick up about 22 yards there. About 50 yards on his last 2 pickups. Last 2 runs here. And this has really moved Triton out of that danger territory. But we have a penalty. We have a penalty. Holding possibly. I did not see the flag. I don't know. I did not see the call. Let's see what the call is here. This is interesting. Now, they're going to move this back. Looks like, I can't believe it's 1st and 10 or 1st and 1. Might be. I think it is 1st and 1 for the Vikings on the penalty. They got a yard to pick up. Cashman now in a quarterback, has to run the ball. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Just enough yards to pick up the 1st down right at midfield. So Brad Whitman had a fine game. Has now been relieved in the game by number 1, Justin Cashman, who's the starting slot. Also entering the game, Kevin Clark, number 6. Now Nick DeRocher has had a fine game. He's coming out. Favor number 15, Callan O'Connor. So, Max Lutenbacher also in the game for number 42, Mark Boyle. This is Luke Boyle in the carry. Luke Boyle picking up another 6 and looking real strong today. For the Vikings. Both teams have started substituting freely here. Luke Boyle coming out of the game. Great job by Luke Boyle today, especially on the defensive side of the ball, putting Jared Stanley in as the running back. This is Stanley out of pistol, and he's going to pick up about 7. So, North Reading having no answer for the running backs today. Now Michael Talbot into the game. Also in the game, Brendan Driscoll.
6 yards. And result in a Triton 1st down. It would be 1st down and 10 for Triton from the North Reading 40-yard line.
Game winding down here in Byfield. Triton up 32-14. Seem to have been able to move the ball in North Reading at will. The only team that can beat them is themselves. This is a handoff to Talbot left, who end up losing about 3 yards.
Michael Talbot, the ball carrier.
Only a guess on how much time is left. My guess is about 2 minutes.
3 yards would be 2nd down and 13.
And this is the 2-minute warning, so I couldn't have been more right there.
2-minute warning in tonight's game.
At the 2-minute warning, Triton leading 32-14. Both teams substituting freely.
I'm here to help.
This is a handoff to Jared Stanley. Going to pick up about 2 on the play. Brought down there by a host of North Reading Vikings. North Reading Hornets. Max Madden coming out of the game. Fine game for Max, especially on the defensive side of the ball, which he hasn't played as much this year. There's a snap to new quarterback in. That's number 19. Not sure who that is. He's not on the roster. So. Got the Driscoll brothers and a wide receiver here. Number 11 being James. He's a senior. His brother, Brendan, a freshman. Brendan, I had him last year. He's a junior. This is Kevin Clark in motion. Ball goes to Jared Stanley. Stanley running tough. It's going to pick up about 5. As the clock winds down. And that's going to be turned over on downs by the Vikings. So North Reading's going to take over 1st and 10 with probably around a minute to go in this game, maybe less than that. New Triton defense out there. See Mike Sanchez, number 55. See number 79, Brandon Tardugno. Number 6, Kevin Clark. Jack Germanaro, number 10. See who else is out there. Dan Cuddy's out there. Number 72, Alec Moffitt. Fine student. Michael Talbot back at safety. Number 78 coming into the game now. Colton Holleran, another fine student I have this year. Proud to say. North Reading comes out, a lot of white uniforms there, meaning this is probably their second team. Probably 1 or 2 plays and this one will be over with the Vikings up 32-14. Single wing right. Ball goes to number 44 for North Reading. It's John Marullo. He's a freshman. Timeout North Reading. Probably trying to get more players into the game. So North Reading lining up might be the final play, maybe 2 more to go here. Ball snapped again, number 42 this time. Number 40, that's Dylan Beauregard. He's a freshman. Again, another timeout for North Reading. I think Coach Jeff Wall is just trying to get some players in and get them some playing time on the varsity field here. It's going to be about 3rd and 2 for North Reading. More players coming into the game, both teams.
Ball's on the 46-yard line.
So North Reading about 3rd and 2 on their own 46-yard line. And here's the play. Running play to number 9. That's going to be Caleb Wing. He's a sophomore. 4th down. 4th down for North Reading. It's like they're out of timeouts. They're just going to work on running the clock down. 4th and 2 for the North Reading Hornets here. And that's going to be the ball game. Final score here from Byfield. Triton 32, North Reading 14. Very convincing win for the Triton Vikings tonight. Seemed to be able to move the ball at will. Had a little problem with North Reading's running game, but still managed to take care of things tonight. That's it from Byfield. See you next week.